Watching Mining Headlines on mining.com, I'm Devin Morgan. The Mining Association of Canada has cautiously welcomed the 30-day delay in U.S. tariffs against Canada. President Donald Trump was set to put a 25% levy on most Canadian and Mexican goods entering the U.S. before pausing on the move later on Monday. Both countries, which neighbor on the U.S., promised upgrades to border security. Here's Mining Associations of Canada's CEO Pierre Gratton.
When I was talking to my members, they were already starting to do a number of things. They were obviously starting to look at how to redirect their products, go to other markets. These are internationally traded commodities. The price doesn't change when you sell it to the United States or you sell it to Europe. And also, they were starting to look at the cost of inputs and whether they'd be able to source the things required to operate mines from other countries. Because, of course, a big concern was the rising costs of imports from the United States because of the Canadian response to the tariffs. What this does effectively is I think it gives the industry, our industry and other industries, that more time to figure that out, because they were all scrambling to figure that out in a few days' time. Now we've got 30 days, and I think now we're probably all hopeful this won't in fact come to pass.
China has unveiled new limits on exports of 5 critical metals, including tungsten and tellurium. The move is a response to U.S. President Donald Trump's recent 10% tariff on Chinese imports. Export licenses will now require compliance with unspecified Chinese rules. This follows previous bans on gallium and uranium, and that's essential for electronics and clean energy. Now, while some restrictions may have minimal impact, concerns are growing over supply chains for U.S. defense and renewable energy industries. Experts at the mining Indaba in Cape Town, South Africa, are warning that U.S. protectionism could delay global mineral processing investments. They say it could tighten supply chains and hit Africa's mining sector. Richard Horrocks-Taylor from Standard Chartered says trade policy uncertainty would make investors hesitant. Despite this, electrification, renewable energy, and infrastructure growth are expected to boost base metals. Copper prices could see a rise to $9,900 per ton, and aluminum prices may increase by 10% in the next 3 years. However, macroeconomic risks could worsen supply shortages, particularly in Africa. That's what the Mining Indaba heard, where mining is a critical part of the economy. Now, Resolute Mining CEO Terry Holohan has resigned after being detained in Mali for 10 days over a tax dispute. Holohan and 2 employees were held in Bamako while negotiating terms with Mali's military government. The company agreed to pay $160 million to settle the issue. Chris Egger is now a permanent CEO. Despite the tumultuous year, Resolute is expanding its production at its Syama mine. However, it has delayed a $100 million sulfide conversion project. 30 artisanal miners, including women and children, have been killed in southwest Mali after a tunnel flooded on Wednesday. The incident occurred at an open-pit gold mine near the village of Danga in the Kolikoro region. The National Union of Gold Counters says sluice gates of a muddy water reservoir broke, flooding the tunnel where miners were searching for leftover gold. Artisanal mining, which is common in West Africa, has become more dangerous as demands for the metals rise. Rio Tinto has started clearing the ore ships from 2 Western Australian ports. This as tropical cyclones Talia and Vince cause high sea swells. The company moved ships from Cape Lambert and Dampier ports to avoid rough conditions. Now, last month, Rio warned that its iron ore shipments could be disrupted after Cyclone Sean caused record rainfall and damaged rail operations. Clearing the ports adds to ongoing challenges and high stock levels. Repairs continue on the East Intercourse dumper, which was hit by floodwaters. Now, analysts say the damage from Cyclone Sean could require specialized repair equipment. And that's where we leave your mining headlines on mining.com for now. Bye-bye.